It's time now for the Perry Show 11 o'clock news on this Wednesday, July 8th, 2015. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. 11 o'clock news lines aired on our top 3 at 11 o'clock here on this Wednesday. Here is. In Brussels, where after 5 years of crisis, conflicts, and deadlines that have come and gone without resolution, Greece and the European countries that have been propping up financially have come to what they all insist is the final reckoning. In Carson City, Nevada Republican Senator Dean Eller has donated the campaign contribution from Donald Trump to charity as Trump faces student criticism over comments about immigrants. In San Francisco, a Bureau of Land Management's Ranger Service pistol was stolen from a car 4 days before. Police said a Mexican national and 5-time deported user shooting and killed Catherine Silent at a San Francisco pier. Columbia, South Carolina. Republicans seem to be inching closer to a change of the bill that would remove the Confederate flag from the South Carolina Capitol grounds. The New York Stock Exchange ground to a halt for nearly 4 hours on Wednesday because of what officials said was a technical glitch, spooking investors and raising new worries about the sadness of the world's complex financial markets. George Osborne's budget to be debated by MPs after an announcement of a national living wage sparked a political row, as one Labor leadership contender Liz Kendall said the measure was a con, while another Yvette Cooper said it fall short. In Abuja, Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari on Wednesday held his first meeting with cabinets calling for the release of more than 200 schoolgirls protected by Boko Haram militants in the northeastern town of Chubut last year. In El Alto, Bolivia, a giant statue of Jesus standing 13,000 feet above the sea level beckons believers in this mostly indigenous city where Pope Francis arrived on Wednesday. Washington, the Baltimore Police Commissioner, Envy Neighbor Bats, where arrived in that city 3 years ago, pledged to change what lost. The covenants of the many ring and follow in the wake of the Freddie Gray rat neighbor was asked on Wednesday by Mayor of Baltimore. A 12-year-old suspect was arrested Tuesday night in Minneapolis, Minnesota, in connection with a deadly shooting in Omaha, Nebraska. In Sacramento, California, a California lawmaker was forced to forsake his own tobacco bill Wednesday after a legislative panel gutted its key provision called for electronic cigarettes to be regulated as a tobacco product. Washington, the Obama administration was criticized by lawmakers on Wednesday over the U.S. Army plans to cut nearly 60,000 soldiers and civilian personnel. Well, more than the reduction were risky for the U.S. Chinese stocks bounced after the country's banking regulator eased margin requirements for some clients, as some investors are driven on hopes for a relief rally. Also in Beijing, China's consumer inflation had jumped slightly in June, while similarly weak producer prices fell again. Data could be increased worries about a sluggish Chinese economy, which is a smarter from a stock market rout. Hundreds of United Airlines flights were delayed Wednesday after the airline experienced computer problems for the second time in just over a month. Economists predict that Nebraska's farm income will drop nearly 45% this year due to lower crop prices, reduced government payments. A new drug for heart failure, etrasimod, received a fast-track approval from the FDA on Tuesday, 6 weeks earlier than expected, as the new drug posted LCZ696 supposed to show a high reduction of cardiac arrest. An environmental study published in JAMA Internal Medicine, researchers have found that an increased incidence of mammography among women in the U.S. had no correlation of the risk of dying from breast cancer. Medicare says that starting January 1st of 2016, it plans to pay doctors and cancer patients about the end-of-life care. Pelham, New Hampshire, 4 Washington Street, a working fire, which is a house fire, as Wyndham and Drake were there for the mutual aid. Period Channel News Times, now 11:04 on this late Wednesday night. Time now for a travel report on this late Wednesday night. Here in. And it shows down the road down here. We got an accident here. '95 north before 295 in Warwick. Here, 195 in the eastbound side. It's a little slow in the north Dartmouth area, where the early accident this afternoon occurred on 195. 95 and a northbound side is sold from Mechanic Street in Sharon to Route 1 in Sharon here. 120 on the southbound side is sold from Route 9 in Wesley all the way out to Route 109 in Westwood here. Mass parking on the westbound side. It is sold from 93 in Boston all the way out to Austin Burton Tolls. 1A in the southbound side sold from that mass back to Route 93. Route 1 on the northbound side is sold from Charlestown all the way up into Revere here. 120 on the northbound side. It is sold from Route 3 in Burlington to Route 3 Woburn. We got an accident 120 on the southbound side around Route 9 in Wellesley, so expect some delays around that area here. Route 3 both ends a little slow. From Lowell all the way up into Kingsbury here. 195 on the northbound side is sold from Route 213 in Lawrence to Route 97 in April here. 195 on the southbound side, a little slow after Route 1. Body in Franklin, so expect some delays here. Up in New Hampshire, 93 on the northbound side, a little slow on the Hoops to Toll Plaza here. Route 101 on both ends, a little slow around Route 95. 95 on the northbound side, it's slow before Route 16 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. And the main turnback's looking good from Kittery to Augusta via Portland here. Look at that. MBTA alerts here at 11:06 here. Ferries are looking good. On the subway, it's looking good. And on the conveyor rail, it's both sailing. Here, Channel News time, 11:06 p.m. on this late Wednesday night. It is time now for a weather report. Current conditions in North Massachusetts, 73 degrees with a few clouds, humidity 94%. Wind speed is calm. Barometer 27 inches at dew point. 71 degrees and visibly 8 miles an hour here. Alright, let's take a look at current conditions around the region here. 75 degrees at temperature right now here in Boston. 69 degrees out in Bedford and Gloucester, 71 in Beverly, 72 in Lawrence, 70 in Fitchburg, 72 in Worcester, 67 in Sturbridge, 75 in Milford, at 76 in Norwood, 74 in Taunton, 74 in New Bedford, at 73 in Plymouth and in Falmouth and Martha's Vineyard, 71 in Cape Cod Bay, 75 in Chatham, 70 in Provincetown, 73 in Nantucket, 74 in Montauk, 76 in Islip, 77 in New York City, 75 in Bridgeport, 76 in New Haven, 73 in Denbury, 73 out in Waterbury, 79 in Meriden, 77 in Hartford, 73 in Woodstock, 71 in Springfield, 72 in Amherst, 68 in Greenfield, 64 in Orange, 63 in Northampton, 66 in Pittsfield, 70 in Albany, 66 in Sterling Springs, 62 in Bennington, 59 in Brenner, Vermont, 61 in Rutland, Vermont, 65 in Lebanon, New Hampshire, 63 in Keene, Hampshire, 61 in Jefferson, New Hampshire, 61 in LaCour, New Hampshire, 68 in Concord, New Hampshire, 66 in Manchester, New Hampshire, 69 in Jefferson, New Hampshire, 72 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and 65 up in Portland, Maine. Here. And we got 70 in Smithfield, 76 in Providence, 75 in Warwick, 75 in Westerly, 73 in Newport, and 73 out in Block Island there. And it is a sticky night throughout the southeastern Massachusetts. Alright, take a look at the service map around the country. It shows a cold front from the Fall Corner region. Western Texas merged with a satiary front for Oklahoma, with a cold front from southeastern Kansas, and from Missouri merged with a satiary front for the Ohio Valley, and merged with a cold front for Virginia, all the way out to sea with a low pressure off the New Jersey coast and warm front out to sea here. Low pressure to the east central portion of Texas, central Missouri, and the Ohio Valley, Ohio River Valley, and we got high pressure in western Wyoming and UP, Michigan, and up in the northern Great Lakes and the Gulf of Mexico. Followed by from north central California down to central portion of California, and followed by from southwestern portions of Nevada, down to southeastern portions of California, and followed by down to the Gulf of California, and followed by down to central Mexico here. 70 degrees at temperature in Minneapolis, St. Paul, 16 in Chicago, 64 in Detroit, 68 in Pittsburgh, 79 in Washington, D.C. It is 829 in Georgia, and in Dallas, Texas, and Brownsville, Texas, 84 in Miami, Florida, 63 in Kansas City, 72 in Omaha, Nebraska. It's 8 in Great Falls, Montana, 85 in Seattle, 61 in San Francisco, 68 in Los Angeles. It's 96 in Las Vegas, 79 in Salt Lake City, Utah, 58 in Denver, Colorado, 172 in Albuquerque, Mexico, and 102 in Phoenix, Arizona air. As we take a look at the radar situation here on this late Wednesday night air, and shows some spotty showers and storms from Yarmouth stretching down through the Cape from Provincetown all the way up to East Ham, with a few bands of heavy rain showers off East Ham, so expecting the showers to go out to sea. And this is another line of showers and storms from southeastern tip of Rhode Island, stretching way off the Martha's Vineyard coast. So expect Martha's Vineyard to get into that band of showers and thunderstorms in a few minutes. And it's raining also around Falmouth and Woods Hole, and some spotty rain showers south of Warwick down for Barrington and around Fall River and Somerset. And spotty rain showers around Jamestown and Newport, and stretching to southeast of Rhode Island and down for Block Island and around the southeastern portions of Long Island Sound in New York State. Alright, look at that. The radar situation around the country here shows some spotty rain showers and storms off the southeastern portions of Nova Scotia. A lot of rain showers and storms around the southeastern portions of Newfoundland and eastern portion of Newfoundland there. And some spotty rain showers around west central and central portion of Pennsylvania, and stretching it in for western Maryland and then for the Virginias and central Virginia. And rain showers around North Carolina, and some spotty rain showers on the Florida Gulf Coast from Tallahassee down for Tampa and west of Fort Myers, and spotty rain showers on the east Florida's east coast here. And a line of rain showers and storms from south central portion of Michigan down for northern Indiana, down for eastern Illinois, down for southeastern portions of Missouri, down for northern portions of Arkansas here. And a line of rain showers from north central and northern portions of Mexico, stretching up, coming up to New Mexico, western Oklahoma and Texas, and around Colorado, Utah, Wyoming, southern Idaho, northern and central portion of Nevada, up into northern California, and up into central and eastern portions of Oregon here. And a line of rain showers from southeastern portions of Manitoba and down for southwestern portions of Ontario, and a line of rain showers in the central portions of Canada here. Alright, look at the satellite loop here. It shows a lot of clouds covering the much of the northeastern portion of the country, stretching down for the Carolinas and stretching west to the Great Lakes and then down through Missouri, down for the northern Arkansas, down for eastern Oklahoma, and down for northeastern Texas. A lot of clouds up to the northwestern Quebec, up to Ontario, down to the northern Great Lakes, and then down around central Wisconsin, and down through Iowa, and a lot of clouds from southeastern South Dakota, down for Nebraska, down for Kansas, and coming up much western Oklahoma, Texas, down for New Mexico, down for western Texas, and stretching up to Colorado, Utah, Wyoming, southern Idaho, Oregon, northern California, and northern Nevada here. And iron clouds coming up to the British Columbia, and Alberta, up in the northern Saskatchewan, the northwestern Manitoba, up to the Yukon of Canada here. Alright, look at that. What's going on in the tropics here? Northern wind in the Atlantic, in the eastern Pacific here. Disorganized showers and thunderstorms centered about 11 miles southwest of the southern tip of Cavalier Strait, and are switched with a tropical wave and a broad low pressure. Some development in this system is anticipated for this weekend and into early next week, while it moves west northwestward or northwestward. Information chance for 4 hours. Low 10% information chance for 5 days. Medium 50%. An aerial low pressure is expected to form 700 miles south of the coast of southern Mexico later this week, and environmental conditions are forecast being conductive, and this system could become a tropical depression over the weekend while it moves northwestward. Formation chance for 4 hours. Low near 0%. Formation chance for 5 days. High 70%. Alright, let's take a look at our forecast discussion around the region here. And scattered showers and a few thunderstorms across far southeast New England ended by late this evening as partial morning sunshine Thursday gives way to increased clouds during the afternoon with a chance of more rain later today across western Connecticut and Massachusetts. Low pressure portions of the region here. Our band of rain showers will likely be affected much of the region Thursday night, especially in southern Massachusetts turn back. Man, dry and seasonally warm weather expected Friday for the weekend as a period of unsettled weather should return early next week. Near term until 4 a.m. Thursday morning, 7:50 p.m. update. Flash flood watch spotted at 8 p.m. The shower and embedded thunderstorms across Rhode Island, southeast Massachusetts have resulted in brief torrential rainfall, but professionally been moving along even about the flood watch has expired. SPC needs to analyze shows ML keeps around 15 kg across the far southeast Massachusetts coast. Therefore, still have to watch a small area for some localized street flooding for another hour or two. Otherwise, should see the bulk of activity Coming in by the late evening, dry weather then prevails overnight. But as a spot shower, two may develop. Towards daybreak, and some mid-level moisture, lower temperatures will be in the 60s and some petrifog is possible late. But right now, do not think there will be too widespread. Drier air works in from the northwest will bring relief from the humidity here. As we are going to take a look at some weather notes here. Alright. Dew points. North and west of Boston and Boston vicinity. Comfy. Warm southeast Massachusetts and Rhode Island. Oppressive. As this is the cold front here. Separating the dry. Here. Right here. Dry air to the stuffy air here. And Thursday, a few hit or miss showers and thunderstorms there. Some you get it, some may not. And expected tomorrow's highs 71 to 76 degrees for Cape and the Islands, 72 to 75 degrees at the South Shore and Rhode Island, and 71 to 77 degrees for Boston and points north and west. Alright, 7-day forecast. It goes like this. For tonight, slight chance of showers before 1 a.m. Mostly clouds, the wind 63 degrees. Calm wind becoming northeast wind 6 miles by after midnight. Chance of 20%. Thursday, slight chance of showers, clouds, high about 75 degrees. Northeast about 6 miles, chance of 20%. Thursday, showers like maybe between 11 p.m. and 4 a.m. bars. Mostly clouds, the wind 64 degrees. Calm wind, chance of 7%. New principal amounts between quarter and half an inch possible. Friday, chance of showers maybe before 7 a.m. Mostly clouds about 82 degrees. Light north wind, chance of 30%. New principal amounts less than 10 inch possible. Friday night, mostly clouds about 61 degrees. Calm wind. Saturday, most clouds about 84 about 63 degrees. Sunday, most sunny clouds about 87 about 65 degrees. Monday, clouds and chance of showers about 85 about 66 degrees. Chance of 40%. Tuesday, chance of showers. Most clouds about 82 about 65 degrees. Chance of 40 to 30%. And Wednesday, chance of showers. Clouds about 82 degrees. Chance of 30%. Pitters, what a phase on the night. Slight chance of showers for tomorrow. Piercy, have a good night. With a goodbye, see you tomorrow morning with a morning report. Good night.